Chapter 104. Man's Word and God's Word. And when Lamech heard this request from Muthal, he replied, "Yes, dear brother Muthal, with what is possible with my limited capacity, I will comply with your request. You want to learn about the essence of female love, as it is in its own way. And you also want to know where you are standing with Purista with respect to the promise of the Lord. This, dearest brother, is indeed not a vain request, because I can see the good cause you would like to pursue with such precise information. But before I will give to you a little word about it, I must direct your attention to a really important circumstance of which we must not lose sight during our intended discussion. And this circumstance is, in my view, the following. You and I are bound to the endless love and mercy of God, who is our most holy Father. But we know that He reveals Himself to anyone at the right time, who turns in all love his heart to Him and put his trust in Him, that the Lord will surely respond to him in all cases which are presented to Him in a truly loving and trusting manner. That we thus know. But now ask yourself whether you've considered this very important fact in your heart. I really want to serve you with my knowledge and experience immediately, but I know that you and I do not want to sin before the Lord by preempting His endless goodness, grace, love, and mercy. My opinion would therefore be this. You should first turn in this matter to the Lord, our holiest, most loving Father, in a quite loving and trusting manner, and ask Him what you want from me. And in no other matter I am more convinced than in this case, that the Lord will not keep you waiting for long for a conclusive answer and most faithful revelation of His most holy will. You say here in your heart, of course, that also my word, as well as Enoch's word, is also purely divine, since we are only saying what the Spirit of God is telling us to say. This, dearest brother, is in fact undeniably true, and I and Enoch would soon be regarded as the biggest sinners if we wanted to claim and say, all these things we're speaking out of ourselves. But behold, dearest brother, out there, hardly 100 steps from here, flows the same stream which, according to my observation, has its origin in the glorious, most wondrous grotto on the height. But go and taste the same water, and you'll find a whole world of difference. One drop will provide you at the source, more strengthening and refreshing than close to here, where the water has already lost some of its original power, and you need to drink a sizable cupful to obtain the same strength. Behold, it is the same with the words of the Lord. Because in me it has already deposited most of its enlivening force, and flows from me to you, only as an ordinary word, and sounds as if it were from me. This is why it does not contain its original, enlivening, powerfully compelling force anymore, which it had for me when scooping it from the original source. Therefore I advise you and say, go to the primordial source, for as long as it is equally accessible to everyone, and one drop will be of more use to you than 1,000 out of my mouth. And if you cannot find the primordial source, I will gladly help you look for it. But my advice and my teaching in your case should be the last resort. And as such, dearest brother, follow this my advice. I think it will be just right.